So anyway, as y'all know, uh, Tank Davis and the boy Roach got it in, and I want to say Saturday. I've been mixed up or whatever on the days, weekends, all that shit. But anyway, this past weekend, Tank fought Roach, and it was boring. I mean, I don't know what to say boring. I'm not gonna say it was boring. It was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And more so because of like the ref call and everything like that. Because and I say this to say that Tank lost. He lost. And it was a whole, thing like he took a knee. And that's a knockdown in boxing. So this nigga Tank, I saw like a clip, like after the fight, start talking something about he got his hair done, something was dripping in his eye, like all this dumb shit. I'm like, bro, what? Like, this is what we doing? This is crazy. But aside from that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll probably cut into that a little deeper, you know what I mean, later. Maybe I'll do a play-by-play or whatever and shit on the fight. I don't know. But all I know is, like, that nigga Tank lost. You know what I'm saying? They called that shit a draw. And it's already kind of been speculation about this boxing shit, you know what I mean? Like, kind of being fixed in some ways. And, we all know it's some big fights in boxing. Like, just the nature, you know what I mean, and the history of it. You know what I mean? Like the business of it and who was involved, those organized crime type figures and shit. So them niggas ain't just letting shit fly straight, especially if they're gonna, make book on, the shit in the. So yeah, we know that. But like now it's just like too obvious, bro. Like the ref or whatever need his eye checked, and you know what I'm saying? Like you need to call it. I can't even blame the judges. Like the referee is supposed to make the call. The judges can't make a call. Like you could judge the performance and just sway it like that. Like you could judge it on what you see, even if the ref don't see it. I mean, as a judge, you're supposed to judge the overall performance or whatever and shit. Shit, I feel like they should start judging the refs. I mean, that's kind of crazy because that'll probably open up, thing for people to challenge decisions and so on and so forth. But what I'm saying is, bro, Tank lost that fight. But your boy Killer Cam, man, as y'all know, as I've covered, you know what I mean? And I kind of just got burnt out on, covering a lot of that shit. Your boy Cam has something to say or whatever about why he thinks Tank had a bad night. Let's get it.
Yeah, Murder Stat, hello too. Sorry, Murder, what's good, man?
Hello, Stat.
How you doing, man?
We're all
Doing
back in
good.
studio.
Yeah,
I love
man.
it.
Yeah, man.
Great.
Before y'all start though, I'm waiting on my popcorn. In case it's one of those mornings.
Yeah, I'm gonna save some of the popcorn. You need like a half of popcorn.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna save some of it for Talk with Flea. So,
hey, Larry, bring my popcorn.
You got the popcorn. Okay.
Full bucket.
It's a popcorn morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what up, nigga?
It's a Monday popcorn.
Yeah, man. How you? Nigga say. It's a half a popcorn. You should just half a bucket for us.
Just gotta save some. Okay. Well, we got to talk about this fight. That's the first thing we're going to talk about because we all seen it. Tank versus Roach went down on Saturday in New York, and the results wasn't what a lot of people wanted or expected.
It was bullshit.
It did end in a majority draw. So based off of what you saw on Mace, do you feel like there was a clear winner
real quick, I know Mace usually starts. Mace, you mind if I start?
Yeah, go ahead. You go. I got my popcorn.
Because I just want to say something to your credit.
Okay.
This is really to your credit.
I really need my popcorn.
Yeah, because a lot of times I'll be like, this nigga Mace he be bugging, yo. Like, I'll say it out loud because your opinion, your opinion. Mace always says, yo, don't bring this nigga out with you because they're not going to win if you bring this nigga out with you. Talk about football games, basketball games. And I'll be sitting here like, I don't really know, but then I got it when the fight went on. When you got that type of energy and you breathe in that energy when everybody's sad and mad and depressed and
so look, for those of you who saw the fight, we all know that Jim Jones and Joel Santana bought Tank out, you know, for the fight, right? I should have pulled that clip up. You know what I'm saying? Might still pull it up, who knows? But yeah, so you know they bring him out. So now he's saying like, yeah, I didn't understand. You know what I mean? Like when you were saying like the energy or whatever and bringing a certain person out with you or whatever, how it can kind of throw the whole mood off. He said, but now I get it. Like this nigga's slick, bro. Like, you know, Cam and that's why I always said, bro, like Cam and 50 going back and forth or whatever and shit was the most hilarious shit because like they're both the same type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, solid niggas from the streets. They can both rap. You know what I mean? And they're both funny. Like, you know what I mean? They both have personalities or whatever that even outside of like the diss song, you could actually be entertained listening to these niggas like talk shit about each other back and forth, you know what I mean, for a minute. But yeah, that's just but that's what he took. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all picked up on it or whatever and shit. Nobody who watches me is an idiot. But we're gonna talk about the people who do watch the idiots in a minute. Stay tuned. But back to the clip.
Try to look happy, but they not really happy. It gets into you. You have to keep sage in that environment. When you're in that environment, it lingers into the fight, and that's kind of the result of the fight. So I just want to give, before we get into the actual fight, I just want to tell you, I see what you're talking about now, because the people you with could possibly fuck your energy up for some shit that you supposed to do. You can't come out with that energy, man. It's bad energy, man.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could really, it's like, that's how I felt about Kendrick's performance at the Super Bowl. You did? Like, I don't know, maybe his energy or whatever threw the Chiefs off. I don't know why, whatever, it spilled on to the Chiefs and not Philly, but you know, I mean, and then on top of that, you know, Taylor Swift is there. Like, it's just really dry on the Chiefs side. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see, like, the people who show up for the Philly games, we know, like, you know what I mean? They with it. You know what I'm saying? They bring a certain type of vibe. I'm not nothing against Kansas City, bro. I fuck with the, you know, the Chiefs is cool. You know, I would definitely rooting for Philly because, you know, New York, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are our cousins. Them in Jersey. You know? Yeah, I just thought about it. Jersey don't even have no team right now, bro. They just got like the New Jersey Devils, I think. That's it. Damn. Shout out to Jersey though. See how I got distracted. But anyway, yeah, bro, like this shit is yeah, that just I do believe that though. Energy. Like, you know, you gotta have your theme music, bro. That's the whole point. It's supposed to like get you in that zone and everything like that or whatever. You know, that's why, like, even when I was doing the when I just did this recent diss track, which we're gonna get into in a minute too. You know what I mean? Yeah, like shit weird, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But it could really throw you off. I mean, but like, let's get back to the video. My fault. I'm just rambling now.
It is bad energy, man. Nobody's happy over there. Everybody's sad. Everybody act like they happy. You ever see that movie? I'm pretty sure you've seen Goodfellas.
Yeah.
And it's a part in Goodfellas where Sam Rothstein, who's played by Robert De Niro, they having mad fun. And Nikki, who's played by
I hate to be the guy always correcting people and anything like that, but you got Robert De Niro is in both movies, but you got the movie wrong. It's Casino Killer. You know what I mean? That was when Sam Rothstein or whatever was you know, was chilling and acting like, you know, he was all happy or whatever. He's like, yeah, we're having fun over here too. But yeah, you know what you talk about. But that's kind of funny, whatever, comparing like Jim Jones and JUELZ or whatever to Nicky Santillo.
Joe Pesci. They over there just looking at them niggas like, yeah, we're having fun too. They not having no fun. Tank, get out of there. Get out of there. But let's get to the fight, Murder. I see what you're talking about now when you talk. And this has nothing to do with Murder. Murder says this about basketball games, football. I'm saying this that I see what he's talking about. Nasty work. Nasty work, man.
You gotta have greatness with you. I remember we was talking about the Eagle game, and I said, if what was that? I said if Meek Mill walked them out, they're not gonna win a championship. Meek didn't walk them out. They end up winning that championship. It's just something about it. Like I remember Terrence Crawford came out with.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you or whatever and shit. If Meek Mill would have bought that Diddy baby oil energy, you know, out on the field with them, that championship might have slipped out their grasp. You understand what I'm saying? Freak Millie. But yeah, so back to the clip.
With Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
And he went on to have one of those moments, you know what I'm saying? It says a lot, you know. Who else was that?
Well, on the opposite end of the spectrum, this is what fucked the Lions up. When you bring out Jello.
Yeah,
and listen,
this Jello bullshit.
On the wall.
Yeah, Jello not from Brooklyn, and them niggas wasn't from Brooklyn.
Yeah. In this fight, I mean,
yeah, man.
All right.
So yeah, man. I just thought that was funny or whatever and shit. Tank, you lost. I don't know if I should blame if we're gonna blame it on Jim and JUELZ or whatever. But you definitely lost that fight. I'm gonna blame it on the ref for not calling it right. And I'm gonna blame it on the judges for, you know, playing whatever ball they were playing behind the scenes. Cause majority draw is some bullshit. But I guess Tank, you got knocked down, brody. You took a knee. Fuck your hair. You took a knee, bro. That's a knockdown. So yeah. Shout out to Roach, man. You know what I'm saying? You got cheated, Playboy. You know. Hopefully or whatever, we get a rematch and, you know, you knock that nigga the fuck out so that it ain't, you know what I'm saying? And I like Tank, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, once you kind of show me like, or once I get the feeling like you not genuine, you're not authentic, you know, and it's like a little fluff in your story and shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'ma just always go for the underdog or whatever once I realize they be trying to move the goalpost on niggas. Cause niggas be trying to move the goalpost on me, you feel me? So yeah, you know, fuck your politics.